How's it going, everyone? Oh, well, camera. There we go. Who we got? Da Vinci, Kegel, Nick, Vince, Brad, Maya, JPP. How y'all doing? Hope you guys are having a good week so far. Looking forward to Friday. It was, man. It was a good time. Yeah, I had a great time. It was great seeing you, Melissa, Vince. Got to hang out with quite a few folks. It was a good time. Got to meet and hang out with some people that I never expected to get to meet and hang out with, but that was great. Working on VR videos. Nice. So I did get one printed. I need to print more, but I got one holder for all the 3D Printopia maker chips. I need another one. I need a cap for the other one for Murph. Did you? That's hilarious. I didn't think to give him one. I think I gave one to. I think I gave one. No, I know I gave one to. Joel Telling. I gave one to him. It was the last one I had on me, actually, at the time. I found one more later, and I went and gave it to Nomad. But talking to Joel is when I got to talk to Mr. Prussia. Nice. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed 3D Printopia. Yeah, it was a really good time. Oh, speaking of, I haven't followed up. How'd the piercing of sprinkle nips go? I know you guys said you guys were doing it after the show. How'd he worm his way out of that one? But anyway, so I was working today on a bandolier for silly shells, and I hand sewed 4 spots and hand sewed the buckle on. Incredibly difficult when you can't feel your fucking hands, but it is what it is. So I went on Facebook Marketplace and found myself a sewing machine today for $20. Brad, you got your slab done? Nice. Yeah. He's waiting a bit, I'm sure. Oh, that'll be fun. I can't wait to hear what you got going. It's good to see some folks getting stuff rolling, man. It's good to see that. I decided we were going to go a different direction from the red for the bison build. We switched to yellow. I think it looks a lot better with the green. Had some issues on one part where because I was running the filament out of a dryer, the orbiter kept thinking that it was having a jam or something. Then it'd come back and print, but instead of going right back down to print, it would start printing a couple millimeters above the part for a short period of time and then go back down. I don't know why. And so there's like spots that are missing stuff. I think I can still use that part. But we'll find out. I hope so, because it's a big fucking part. I'm already having to reprint a part that's like a 24-hour print because I didn't notice that I had it set for ABS. So it was printing at 260 degrees for PLA. And it's like, damn, this is awfully fucking stringy. I don't even know what printer that is. You like the Talon Claw better? Stephen Marchado had his slab when he came out to visit, and I really liked it. I haven't fired a Talon Claw. LTX Designs, Zybertech. How's it going, y'all? Looks vaporware. You have to send me a link in the Discord. I don't even know if you're in my Discord. Should be a link in the description though. Yeah. If you're not a member, there's a link in the description for the Discord. Accuracy of fire rate. Seems like the normal trade-off. Oh, I just want to see it. I just want to laugh about it. So yeah. So we're gonna have ourselves a sewing stream, folks. You knew it was gonna happen eventually. Oh shit. From building 3D printers to sewing. So this is for silly shells. I've been doing spacing at 1.5 inches. So we're 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5, 9, 10.5, 12. We'll sew those and then we'll reset and come back and mark some more. Yeah. Share it with me. Oh, you're going to back it. Then I've been doing 13 over 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's like ribs in this elastic. So this gray part is just stiff nylon webbing. The black part is elastic. Take these silly shells out. Turn on the sewing machine. I had to go back to those sewing lessons Grandma gave me. It's been like 25 years since I used a sewing machine. So it's been an exercise in remembering shit. Yeah. That's quite the tangle. All right. I think half the problem is like running at too slow of a feed rate, maybe. All right. Morning, how's it going? I didn't go over the health updates yet, so Tuesday morning, I went to see a new spinal surgeon. And well, the deal is, I'm going to have the discs, 2 discs in my neck removed. It was kind of back and forth whether or not we were going to do 2 or 3 discs. They're going to remove the discs and then bolt the vertebrae together. They'll put I guess they put like a thing in there where the disc would go, and that's like a bone graft kind of thing, and then bolt through that into your neck. They cut into your vertebrae and just fuse them together. They cut in through the front of your neck. You have the option front or back. Back, as they explained it, is a longer recovery time. So we're going with the front, and then you find yourself in a neck collar for 4 to 8 weeks, which time you're not allowed to drive or really do anything. Takes like 12 weeks to heal, and then physical rehab. If I had done 3, the other one was down lower, so I would have pretty much lost all mobility of my head at all. Like, as of right now, I'll be able to move it just a few degrees left and right, up and down, not even enough to nod your head yes or no. Now, anybody that's ever had anything medical done, their time frames, I feel, are often complete and total bullshit. It seems like that's like a time frame for, in the perfect world, this is what's going to happen. Spoke with another person today who had the same thing done, but only had 1 disc done. Maybe they had 2. It sounded like they only had 1. But they were in a neck brace for 6 months, and before they were even able to get the neck brace off. So who the fuck knows? So waiting for all the insurance approvals and all that happy horse shit to get a date for when that surgery will be. When that happens, yeah, time frame for 20-year-olds. So when that happens, sounds like I won't be doing much of anything out in the shop for a while. So I don't know what that's going to mean for the channel. I'm trying to wrap up things as much as I can before that happens. If I can't, I can't. Yeah. Primo parking spots. Yeah. Things are, so this is just taking care of the worst of what I have. I have, like I said, this is doing 2 of the 3 in 2 of 3 in my neck. So that third one probably end up having to get done at some point. There's the other one above it that's going out, and then there's 2 in the middle of my back and 2 in my lower back that are all really bad. All the discs all the way up my spine are in pretty rough shape, but it's kind of like deal with the ones that are the worst and suffer with the rest. Try to make it as far as I can in life, I guess. Do do. Lower this foot down. Now let me get you a view. We're gonna go back to this real quick, because it's still a hard topic to talk about. There's that one. There's that one. So, geographically near me, the closest person would be no, the old lady's cousin's, but his channel is completely different than mine. I doubt highly that any of you guys are watching that. It's got a really big channel though. And then outside of that, I guess the closest would probably be like Jeremy and Keela. Yeah. I'll lay there in the bed and jump on Discord. Shit, I need something to occupy my mind. Chat with everybody while they're building stuff. I don't mind that at all. All right. We're going to try this from the other side. Once more with feeling. Let's see. The back of this bandolier is going to look like absolute fucking dog shit. But nobody's going to be looking at the back of my bandolier while I'm shooting them with my breacher, are they? Yeah, we'll have to figure out something. Stream doing something. Hopefully within like a week or two, I'm able to, you know, hobble my ass out here and stand here for a short period of time. Prusa XY, the SV08, Mercury build, Milo. Dude, the breacher's freaking awesome. If I wasn't worried about somebody's mama getting concerned about whether or not it was a firearm on stream or somebody just wanting to be a dick, I would pull mine out and show you. But it is fun. I can't wait to hear, man. I'm really glad to hear you got some stuff going, man. You, Kegel's getting the streaming going. Kegel's doing a great job with his streams. I am thoroughly impressed by his streams. He's got a fun project to watch. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched anybody's stealth changer builds, but I'm watching Kegel's. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Kegel, there he is. Ray's Art, what's up? Yeah, man, I'm really enjoying your streams. It's refreshing seeing new faces and hearing new people talk about things that are interesting to them. What's Kegel's stream named? That'd be Kegel 3D. Let's see here. What do we got? Let's go over to YouTube. Why is this window so stupid? Freaking narrow. Hey, West 3D posted a video of Luke's lab. It's got some old truck stuff on there too. Nice. All right. Yeah, you gotta check out JPP stuff. Even if you just show up and watch, well, I don't think you're doing them now, JPP. The game night streams, they were fun. I think that's happening on Discord now. So it's not like they're gone forever, but Where's my silver marker? There it is. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. How does this thing keep ending up so knotted on the bottom? All right, guys, all the sewing experts in chat, what am I doing wrong? That ends up with this back every time I sew anything. What am I doing wrong? It's nylon. Wonder what happens. I just melt those off. Shh. Don't tell anyone. All right. Doesn't even have the freaking string. Where'd the string go? We need the needle to come out. It must come out. No, no, no. Ah. Supposedly, well, that's what they're saying. Yikes, this is a mess down here. Let's see if I can get you a view of what we're working with down here. So string is tied all around this thing. So we're going to take this apart. Maybe. More cowbell? Yes, more cowbell. All right, there's one part out. There's that part. Doo-doo. I was gonna say, JPP, you just put a link up to your channel there. All right. There's that. Put this back together. All right. That's back together. End of this is still not quite there. Oh, there's to go. Like so. I do not understand what the problem is that is causing this. ChatGPT, where are you? Help me, ChatGPT. Was legit not stitching anything. It's poking lots of holes, but not actually stitching. Do I need to have less tension, maybe? Try less tension. Oh. Yeah, so I'm just ending up with this. Oh, I was looking at that printer that you, all right. Camera. Oh, wow. What I'm sewing, why does the back of what I'm sewing look like this? All right. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Says I don't have enough thread tension. Turn it all the way up to 9. See what that looks like. Yeah, that looks better. Wouldn't call it perfect, but it's better. All right. So, what have I missed? See. Oh, is Melissa so? Yeah, I turned the tension all the way up. It seems to have helped. I got some bigger needles too. I got some 16 gauge needles today at the store. I gotta try those out. It's on zigzag. I also stretched out the stitch a little bit, so I wasn't trying to stitch so damn close to each other. All right. Let's count out 13. We'll try a fresh one and see where that gets us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Go back over here. All right, well, string came out the damn needle. So let's just go ahead and switch this needle out. This needle's also terribly bent. Terribly bent. .16 gauge needles for denim was the most heavy duty needle I could find at the Walmart. Be really helpful if the pair of tweezers I went ahead and fixed up the other day hadn't gone missing. All right. Just manually walk this through once. Oh, Lord, is it tangled up underneath again? See, I was just manually doing that. Like, what is it doing down here that is getting tangled? And, clearly, I am an idiot. I can't figure out what in the hell I was doing wrong over here. Pull the ball and thread up when you do the first stitch. All right, I'll do it by hand and watch it here. Oh. Let's see. I'll figure this out. I sweat. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so put this in here, run this around. All right. All right. Let's see. All right, I think we got started. All right, that seemed to work better. So thank you, Melissa. If I hold those strings taut in the back and run it through manually, we get a stitch on there of some sort. It's not quite as tight of a stitch as I wanted, but alas, it is stitched. We're learning, we're learning. I don't have to put tension on it, just keep it out of the way. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. You were just running by. Seriously? It's definitely a learning process. You see, I don't even know what. I think you might be right. I think it might also just be a little underpowered because there's no tangle or anything in this. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why it wouldn't pull that back up. You know that's not going to stay together though. I do know it's not the stitch I want. Just want a really tight zigzag, damn it. All right. Anyway, sewing lessons done. Everybody's really bored of sewing lessons. I can tell because there's only 6 people here now. Sorry, guys. Yeah. I have $100. Yeah, exactly. Everybody got real bored real quick and left. Anyway, so that's what I've been working on today is this bandolier thing. I printed some silly shells. We're printing Printed ones for Nerf rival rounds. There we are. The guy makes. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. So we'll turn off the sewing machine for now. We'll spare everybody any more sewing for tonight. So plants. Let's go over what we've got going on. We're going to be doing a Nerf blaster real soon. Hoping to hear back about some filament for the Mammoth Greg. And well, let me check out this link you sent me. Yes, go to site. Holy cow, that is one serious sewing machine. We'll add it to the cart just for reference sake. We're going to redo Jabberwocky, print out this mount. I need to print that for what's it called? What is that? The keyback. The keyback on the switch wire. And work on the switch wire some more. Honestly, I just got to get my head back into it. Which is a struggle right now. There's lots of phone calls being made, lots of trying to figure stuff out. Working on that up till 10 minutes before we started the stream. But I wanted to do something to get my mind off of some shit. You have to get up for school in 6 hours? Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry. Get some sleep, man. Oh, let me see. Martin, did you print the pusher yet for your bison? More fun than sleep? I don't know. I got a 13-year-old, 14-year-old daughter that would argue that sleep is the most fun thing in the world. Hey, saw my post? Yeah. I tell you what was really cool. I don't know if it'll work out this way, but it's the story I've decided to go with in my head. All the young kids that won like the LDO stuff at the raffle at 3D Printopia, I really hope that one or two of them ends up getting into doing some electronics and some custom 3D printer stuff out of that. That'd be awesome. Yeah. All right. So, JPP, you want to hear something real funny? You won the Fabrico drag car? Nice, dude. That was from the booth next to Digital Dragon. I was hanging out talking to Luke while they were raffling that off. So if you saw I was live streaming during Dave and Terry's giveaway, and I said that I was 12 off. Well, the kids had gone by shortly before me. They had one of the tickets that had won that raffle. They weren't there. The tickets were back at the hotel. I get back to the hotel and I just go through cleaning everything up. There's all the raffle tickets. I look and it's there's 50 and then 46. I'm like, mother. I'm like, I gotta go back and watch this. Or what? It was one of them. I was like, I was about to post it to like take a picture and send it, but I didn't. I had a guest at the moment, and then I have no idea what happened to the ticket after that. So, yeah, that was funny. No, it's not sad, man. I've got printers. Right? They were giving away, I think, a Centauri Carbon. Whoever got that printer, I'm sure could use it way more than me. If it was like an A1 or something or something, I'd be disappointed just because I really freaking need one right now. Martin keeps posting up all these cool blaster prints he's doing and making me want a A1. So yeah, I'm not disappointed at all. I just thought it was amusing. No, I don't. I can't. I legit do not have $500 to my name at this moment. Thought about offering to trade a printer to somebody. I don't know what I'd trade though. Yeah. So just because of the way short-term disability works, I've got to redo paperwork. It ended on the 30th for that appointment I had Tuesday. Now I got to go through and redo all the paperwork, and it took like damn near a fucking month last time. So, yeah. That's part of what I've been dealing with and trying to figure out. Yeah, lots of fucking paperwork, man. Ah. Never grow up. You think you got a lot of homework to do in school. Jesus. Oh, you know what I got? I got a snack for my fat ass. So, the old lady was making fun of me because I was at the doctor. And I took everything out of my pockets before I got on the scale. But you know what? I got on that scale. I was 199 pounds even. If I had left all that shit in my pocket, I would have been over 200 pounds. And that would have been another blow. Just hit a guy when he's down. So I've been cruising right between like 185 and 195 for a couple years now. So this time off has not helped my fatness. Oatmeal cream pies are good. Fudge rounds I gotta be like really in the mood for, and that's like a once a year craving. The peanut butter pies are really good too, but man, they're fucking dry. But these were on clearance at Wally World. $3 for a 6-pack of dark chocolate with almond. We're gonna see how they are. Oh, also, I don't know if anybody saw, but I built a new rack for my blasters, so we'd have more room for them. Because I didn't have anywhere to put any of these new ones I'm building. Nitro Cryptic, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. See a couple new faces tonight. Yeah, Martin, let me know how that goes. I changed the force wall thickness on Arcane to 100%. Minimum wall print to 10%. So any wall that's at least 10% the thickness of a line will get enlarged to 0.4. And what else did I do? Yeah, minimum wall width to 100, minimum feature size to 10%, minimum wall length from 0.5 to 0.2. Yeah. So the problem is even if it looks like it's there, like on Classic, you'll go to print it, and it won't actually print it. I had to print this the Witch King or some bad guy from fucking World of Warcraft. Big ass helmet. Look like the Witch King from Lord of the Rings. And this was back before Arcane was even a thing. And the model file was pulled out of the game. So there were so many spots in that had bits missing. Canuck Labs, how's it going? Good to see you here, man. I fought that forever. That was a commission piece. By the time I got that done, I turned that in. Lurking, hey, glad to have you lurking. Glad to have you chatting. Whatever works for you. I know a lot of times I put streams up on TV. I'm laying in bed. It's not like I'm gonna pull out my phone to chat while I'm watching on TV. Not saying I don't do that sometimes, but yeah, I charged like $175 or something for that helmet, and then they asked me to print it again, but I gave them the fuck off price of like $500. So I had to, the thing was huge. I had to print it in like 8 pieces and put it together. Fix all those spots that had things missing, and oh, absolute nightmare. You guys have any prints like that that just complete nightmare? Everybody's had one. Honestly, assembling it wasn't too terrible. It's just the fact that the walls were 1 extrusion wide in a lot of places. I managed to put some holes and pegs in some spots so I could line some stuff up. Everything I've ever tried to print with a time limit, yeah. $11 kilograms of filament. Nice. What are you going to print with that? Luke, how's it going, man? We're just pretty much chatting at this point. Everybody got real bored of my sewing. I don't blame them. I got real bored of my sewing too. Now, are you talking about the moon lamp? The old one, it's like a moon city. It's like a half moon. It's carved out and it's got a city in it. Or are you talking about the like lampshade thing that's a moon and you can light it up from the inside? It's kind of like a lithophane. I like that Moon City one. I know it's an old school kind of print, the lithophane one. Yeah, that one's a really cool one. Nobody's allowed to show my daughter that one. Okay? This is an agreement that we all have. So then I'll be printing a giant moon lamp. So if you haven't seen, HueForge came out with a new HueForge thing where you're basically it ends up flat, same thickness. It's not like the HueForges that are textured. Yeah, flat forge. So and then they've got huge forge too. So like you can do like multiple things and put it together, it look like. The huge forge is free. Flat forge is like 15 bucks. But I want to do my maker chip. So I went through all that doing the SVG. Oh, excuse me. To do my logo on maker chip. Now, before Murph, I want to do flat forge and do my logo HueForged because it does it upside down now. And then just put the QR code on the back of it. That is the goal for the maker chip, for the new maker chip. And I got one of those cool effecty boards, build sheets to make it kind of whatever effects. But that's my goal for Murph. That's to have a new maker chip to hand out. So if I make it to Murph, God willing, I make it to Murph. You got your Ember plate today? Ember prototypes? They got some really cool things that they are doing with their plates. They were coming out with them right around the time that I got my the XY calibration camera back when I was going to do a stealth changer. They were getting ready to come out with them, and I was really tempted to do it, but I was throwing money into the fucking bottomless pit that it was a stealth changer at the time, so I wasn't able to get one. But I guess they could do it where, like, so your logo is kind of on there and stuff like that. Sounds really cool. Yeah. I need to get some prints going, but I don't feel like it, so I'm not gonna. Well, it's just the way it is. It's the way it's going to be today. I'm going to give it a few days for some folks to reach out to me that I spoke to at 3D Printopia. Hopefully, I'm terrible at fucking networking. I'm horrible at selling myself. I hate asking people for things. So, I didn't get very much lined up by going to 3D Printopia. There's a couple things. Hopefully they pan out. They'll be nice. They'll be helpful. And they'll be pretty cool. But I'll reach out next week, see how that's coming along. Have a good one, man. Good luck on your test. Hopefully you ace it. Hopefully you do better on it than I've done on sewing. Appreciate you. Thanks for the sub. Night, sir. Well, it's a little after midnight my time over here on the East Coast. It's not the East Coast. It's just Eastern time zone. Used to live on the East Coast. Still against the force of habit. That guy makes me to go to sleep as well. And I should probably get some rest. So we'll call it a night here. I'll work some more on this bandolier tomorrow, as I have a few minutes here and there. Melissa, if you're watching, thanks for the tips. And have a good night, y'all. We'll see you later.